I'm a little bit bearish. I'm a little bit bearish. I feel like we're losing momentum somewhere. I feel like it's a lot of uncertainty and fear inside the market, specifically because of the last CPI data we're reading. I feel like the market in general here is losing confidence based on what we got yesterday. If the market was going to move to the upside, a strong move to the upside, I'm talking Bitcoin here to 24, 25K, I think it would have happened. And I'm just grazing the sentiment. And even when I talk to normal people out there, I just feel like right now we don't have the confidence that we need to have in crypto, and we don't have the catalyst, family, which I'm going to talk about that a little bit later inside the video. So make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know in the comments, man, can we hit 40K before June, July? I know I gotta raise the bar because inflation is sticky, family, and I feel like we are closing into a Fed-induced recession. Yes, I'm saying it now, recession. And the reason is because I'm seeing people complain about debt. I'm starting to see people lose jobs. I told y'all yesterday, if you were actually tuned into the live, that was a great live stream. Salute to y'all. I talked to somebody that actually worked for Coinbase, and she said they just laid off a lot of people. You feel me? So we're seeing not only crypto exchanges, but we're seeing just jobs in general start to move on to the layoff process. So again, that's a lagging indicator. And I think once these jobs and once people lose jobs, it actually starts to set into reality. I can see us trying to find a new floor in the crypto space. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing right now, family. What I'm doing right now is I'm working to get cash. I'm working to get cash. I don't trust this pump. Something in my soul that's telling me not to trust this pump. And then everything that's going on in the macro environment is also telling me not to trust this pump. Even though I'm bullish, I still want to, in the back of my mind, keep the reality that we may be in a 4-year cycle. So I'm not about to extend myself. I said this in my live. We're going to take our time, be patient, pick our spots in the crypto space, and work to accumulate over time. And I think that's the that's the best decision you can make right now, where you're not overextending yourself, but you're not on the sideline missing out. You get what I'm saying? Even just in case we might be in the beginning of a bull run. But you can start to see stocks here. I don't think the traditional finance, I don't think the traditional market actually likes the news. And the reason why is because we're actually seeing the DXY move up. And the more it moves up, family, especially if it can cross this 104 level, the more it moves up, the more I think we may get a double top on the weekly for the DXY. Now, why is this so important? Because weekly time frames take weeks to play out. And if we're talking about weeks, then that means we could potentially be talking about months. And if we don't see some type of bullish momentum in the crypto space, I think the bottom is going to fall out and people are going to be like, you know what, I'm done with it. Let's just wait to the halving cycle. It is what it is. Now, there are going to be smart people like us that accumulate, of course, but everybody is not built that way. And the most important thing I think you have in crypto is time. And if you don't have a consistent income, then your biggest enemy is time. Nobody wants to get caught holding the bag. So that's just what I'm actually seeing in the market. We're actually starting to see people load back up on stable coins, and then the uncertainty about the stable coins. You know, anytime we get close to 24, 25K, something about regulation comes out. So the higher forces, maybe they don't want us over 25K, but I just feel like personally, family, there could possibly still be some pain on the way. So I just want to let you guys know how I'm thinking. Even if we do go into a bull run from here, I'm prepared, but I'm also prepared for the worst if we move to the downside. And you got to understand, there's so many people that's not about to buy Bitcoin until they see that perfect capitulation moment. Now, they might miss it, or they might be correct, but we need some type of catalyst in the market. And of course, you know, the main thing I think we should be waiting for is the Fed cut or the Fed pivot. The Fed cut or the Fed pivot would signal that we could possibly be getting quantitative easing in the future. And then we can start seeing the Fed turn that money printer on and start to push that cash back out. And that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? Crypto is not going anywhere right now without the money printer turned on. So you can use this opportunity right now, family, to pretty much collect your favorite cryptocurrencies over time. But just keep in mind, the most important thing you need to be doing is hustling, getting your money up, working, getting some cash so you can be prepared if we do take that step to the downside. Because trust me, man, the hurt is coming. The hurt is coming. If they're already starting to lay off people, right? And we're seeing so many people try to find second jobs and different avenues of making money. And even in with my business, small business, you know, everything's expensive. Supplies are expensive. Shipping is expensive. Inflation is still here, and there is still a lot of things expensive. And even for small businesses, it's hard to get loans. It's hard to get that extra money when we're in an environment of quantitative tightening. So that sparks the question, family, where is the liquidity coming from? But we are opportunists, and the reason that this is so important is because, family, we'll get an opportunity to load up on our favorite cryptos over time. But I want everybody to be responsible. I've turned off some of my super degen plays and took profits, and I'm looking to put that cash back into the market. But I need to know what the market is pricing in within the next week or 2 weeks, so I can have more clarity on what we're looking for in the future, because the market is forward thinking. And right now we're seeing so much volatility is because the market is trying to one up the Fed. The market is trying to one up the Fed, and the Fed is trying to one up the market. So right now we're seeing a war between the bears and the bulls. And it's an interesting war, man. I sat there and watched the charts when the CPI data came out, and we put it on the 1 minute or 5 minute chart. It's very, very interesting, family, when you see the bears and the bulls at war. So this was just a quick video, a macro environment video. Again, I have a plethora of altcoins. Y'all know I love my meme coins. Y'all know I love my narratives. But I just want to let y'all know, family, honesty, transparency, and how right now I'm looking to accumulate more cash, because something is telling me that this isn't it. I think that we may have one more move to the downside, and I don't want to miss that move. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. It's your boy Soap Guys TV. Millie, I'm out.